The splintered wood lay in a heap beneath the old oak tree, a tragic pile of what used to be Amara's sanctuary. At 10 years old, Amara was the architect of the best treehouse in the neighborhood, a masterpiece of painted planks and mismatched cushions. Now it was rubble. The culprit stood across the grass, smirking. Jake, the school bully, had swung the bat himself, driven by a bitter jealousy that Amara's treehouse and her popularity overshadowed his own. "It was in my way," he called out, though everyone knew it was a lie. Amara's fists clenched, her face hot with the sting of tears she refused to shed. She wanted to scream. She wanted to run over and shove him into the dirt. She wanted revenge. That evening, Amara sat at the kitchen table, drawing angry scribbles on a napkin. Her mother, setting down a plate of cookies, saw the storm in her daughter's eyes. "I'm going to get him back, Mom," Amara said, her voice tight. "I'm going to make him feel as bad as I do." Her mother sat beside her, her touch gentle. "I know you're hurt, Amara, but taking the high road is always stronger than dragging someone else down." Amara looked at the napkin. She thought about her treehouse, then about the upcoming school break. An idea sparked, not a destructive one, but a creative one. A plan that didn't involve breaking things, but building something better. Over the next week, Amara worked tirelessly. She rallied her friends, the PTA, and even some of the teachers. She organized a school-wide event, the Community Fun Fair. They set up booths for ring toss, face painting, and a giant bake sale. Amara was the director, the heart of the project, and her popularity shone not because she was the loudest, but because she was the kindest. There was one rule for the volunteers. Jake wasn't invited. On the day of the fair, the schoolyard buzzed with laughter, music played, and the smell of popcorn drifted through the air. Jake stood alone on the perimeter, watching his friends, Amara's friends now, laughing and working the booths. He saw the joy he had tried to destroy, now thriving without him. The realization hit him hard. His anger hadn't built anything, it had only destroyed. He felt the heavy weight of isolation, a loneliness far worse than the sight of a treehouse he didn't own. Amara watched him from the ring toss booth. She saw his slumped shoulders and the regret in his eyes. Her mother's words echoed in her mind. Taking a deep breath, she walked over to him. "The face painting station is short-staffed. I could use some help if you're willing." Jake blinked, surprised. He expected a scolding or worse, being ignored. Instead, he was offered a spot. You want my help?" "I'm not inviting you to be my enemy, Jake. I'm inviting you to be better." Swallowing his pride, Jake nodded. He spent the next hour painting butterflies on cheeks and managing the beanbag toss with surprising focus. He wasn't just watching the fun anymore, he was part of it. The isolation melted away, replaced by the satisfaction of contributing. When the fair was winding down, Jake found Amara by the prize table. He looked at the ground, then met her eyes. "I'm sorry, Amara," he said, the words genuine. "I was jealous. I didn't know how to fix my own problems, so I broke your thing. It was stupid." Amara smiled, not a triumphant smirk, but a warm, forgiving smile. "I know, but look at what we made today. It's better than a treehouse." Jake helped her pack up the last of the decorations. By sunset, the schoolyard was clean, and the two of them stood under the old oak tree. They didn't rebuild the treehouse that day, but they started something new, a friendship built on the high road, where kindness was the strongest foundation of all.